Since 2007, Wild Crew's Wangi Lion project has been undertaking research into the causes of conflict on the boundaries of Wangi National Park in order to understand and mitigate the problem. Our findings suggest that around 80% of livestock depredation occurs when domestic livestock is left grazing out in the bush at night. The single most important solution to predation of livestock is to encourage better livestock husbandry.
So the Long Shields is a subset of a much larger project, the Wangi Lion Research Project. We work in the Wangi area, in the national park itself and the surrounds, where we tackle the various lion conservation issues. So we do that by employing people in their own homesteads, training them, giving them the confidence and the tools they need to protect their communities against lions that would impact with their livestock. And that is herding practices, bringing cattle to bomas, and we use a lion alert system where I can check the lion's location on my phone using the satellite network. So I just want to explain to you how our early warning system works. My cell phone, my smartphone sits in my pocket all the time, and in this particular area we've got 5 bars. It's a good network. I can get onto the internet here, ask for the AWT website, see where the lion is, take a GPS coordinate from that image, and if he's in close proximity to people, I send those coordinates on a WhatsApp group with the location and a warning. You can see there David's got his GPS, his notebook, receives the message, writes the coordinates down on his pad and types them into his GPS, and he rushes there on his bicycle to make sure there's no cattle in the way, and starts spreading the word. Each guardian has got their own WhatsApp group that I'm not party to, and that's probably made up of village heads and herders and shop owners, whatever it might be, and they get the same message. So very quickly we can disseminate that information perhaps to a couple of hundred people within a couple of minutes of me sending the initial message.
In the morning, I wake up, I check my phone for the SMSs for the colored lions. Yes, for the uncolored lions, I have to walk by the boundaries to check for the lion signs, and that can be either the scats or the lion spots.
It becomes a small problem to me because I am now a brave man. When I'm trying to chase a lion, I was told how to chase a lion, and that's my machine gun.
The mobile boma concept, you'll see cattle behind these opaque bomas. The theory is we put these curtains up around the cattle. The lion is aware that there's cattle inside, he can smell them, he can hear them, but if he can't see them, he doesn't jump the boma. The cattle are the same. They can sense a lion outside. Sometimes the lion challenges a boma. Because they can't see the lion, they group in the center and they don't break out. So it's a lovely concept and it seems to be working very well.
Since we have started monitoring these bomas, we have no records of any cattle that have been attacked. We have had lions pass by the bomas, just close to the bomas, but they don't come near.
Here we have a very nutrient-poor soil. People would traditionally have a fixed boma where they would harvest, if you like, collect the manure from the boma and put it in the fields. Very labor-intensive. Here we're asking people to put the boma over their field site. The cattle are brought in for a particular period of time, normally 7 to 14 days, and the cattle are bedding down at night, scraping the ground, urinating, dunging, and that fertilizes the field. You move the boma a week or a fortnight later, and that's where you plant your crops.
The bomas enable me to put manure in my fields. All along I've been carrying manure using donkeys by scotch carts, and that was very costly. But with the bomas now, it will be just a matter of
moving them to where I want, and I expect my yields to improve.
The Long-Shield Lion Guardian project started in 2012, and since then we are seeing a 40% decrease in conflict, which is very good. To me, personally, as the coordinator, Lion Guardians means men and women who sacrifice their time dedicated in serving Zimbabwe's lions. I'm very happy and I'm very pleased to lead such a wonderful and hardworking team.